Hello and welcome back to Factorio, and we had some problems with biters attacking en masse down here in the last episode, and we are having power issues. So I did very briefly and quickly explain. I explained how power works. Solar power, more specifically, works. And we are setting up a production of it. So let's get that up and running. So let's see here. There we go. That's the green. The reason why we have a full belt of green is because the solar panels needs 15 of them each. So they will be needed in a larger quantity. And then we have this stuff that needs and I think what we should be doing is this, and basically remove this bit. Moving it up a bit, basically, and so we can get the copper and steel on one belt, because yes, we are going to need this. We are going to want this the steel and copper on one belt. Technically don't need it, but we are going to want it to be. And something got destroyed up here. Fix, add turrets. Leaving notes is quite handy for when you want things to be done, and you need, like, you actually need a bit of time to get it to work, or set it up or something. Let's see here. There we go. Now this is higher up than we need it to be, but this was basically the easiest way of doing it, so now we need iron and and batteries. And the batteries, the batterinos should be easiest. I think the easiest way of doing this would be like this. And then having like that. If it wasn't for this steel going into here, and science takes priority, at least for me on the bus, when it comes to connecting up, because I feel like that's more important that it is like well set up. To be honest, but I might want to do it further down and then bring it up. But I'm going to be like down here then. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's basically where we're going to have to do it. So like there. And then do this. To bring this out like this. For that, we are going to need to do this. It is the other way around, but that doesn't matter. And then I really like the music of this game. It is really good and fits the atmosphere and mood of the game really well. There we go. Now, accumulators and solar panels are quite slow. That's why I made them as I made them, because yeah, they are slow. They aren't really that quick. So we doubled it, and I'm going to put away the small amount I had on me, because like it doesn't matter to keep that tiny bit of stuff on me. It's better to go towards like filling up the chests and be available for the robots. So now I'm going to just quickly see if I have any. Do I even have any? No, I don't. I don't. Now the best thing to use for doing solar panels, I would probably say, is the substation when it comes to powering. But if you can get stuff to work, regardless of what kind of stuff you use, then that is probably like a correct enough way to do it. Going to put down some more of the, whoops, I ran out of inserters. I'm going to put down some more just normal gun turrets because they are quite strong still, so I will try to use them. The outpost, on the other hand, is a different story because I don't want to supply them with ammunition necessarily, so I'm going to have to do some other kind of magic to get them to be defended properly, which is lasers. But lasers take a lot of energy and power, so it's not the laser turrets which use the most power, but still, like 13 megawatts, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, I fixed that. I haven't. I'm going to keep that as repair and destroy biters, because I might have to repair later on. So I'm going to keep these landfill ones for now. I'll see about later, but for now they can stay as is. Where is this? I'm going to see if I can build a play, like a blueprint of some sort to basically make as much energy as possible. What I'm going to do here is take these copper cables and disconnect these and do this. You can do that with copper cables, like making the connection power-wise between manually, but yeah, you probably don't want to do it too much. Probably don't want to do it on all the things. Now, I'm not going to, I think at least, maybe I should. I was contemplating about whether I should incorporate like if I should incorporate a design where I have one like in the middle I have a roboport basically. Okay, they managed, so that's fine. I think that's how big they are. I could be wrong. There's a reason why I'm doing a ghost outside of the area for the bots, because I don't want the bots to build this. I am creating a blueprint at the right now, to be honest. That's why I'm doing this. No, but it gives me space for some other stuff, aka accumulator. So I'm going to pocket craft one and put them into the blueprint, and I'm going to have to like move this I'm going to have to make the blueprint and then move it and then adjust it since I have made it around here. But yeah, there it is. Whoops. Okay, that can't have anything around it. It's fine. I could put it like I could put it like this, not being like completely centered, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this is better, even though it is as it is. But let's go with this and remove that and save and remove. And what? All right, that one got damaged. It doesn't have any ammo left, so it's going to die at some point. I'm not sure where to even build this to have enough space. Oh, that's just enough out of the way to... okay, and we are going to... There we go. So, easy solar. Power. BP blueprint. This is not something I'm going to save. This is just something I'm going to use in this game. I'm not going to put any of my blueprints up on a GitHub or any kind of like making it available, because I believe if you play Factorio, you should try to make your own stuff, at least to begin with, and then maybe you can start at using other people's blueprints. Now, I would probably say that if you're going to use someone else's blueprint, try to copy it by looking at it, because that will make it so you understand how it works a lot more. Like, it's going to be a lot easier to understand why a blueprint works the way it works. I don't think I'm making the substations, so I'm gonna have to like make the substations as well. Going to go up here and see. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm making them, so I'm going to have to make them. And what's the easiest place to do them if not over here? Yeah, this is probably the easiest way of making them, by doing them right here. And like that. Substation, and that's basically everything, but not advanced circuits, which means we need a requester, and then we need passive provider. And what we need for the passive, or rather the requester, is to copy this. Could probably set that to 20. That should be fine. This should be limited to 2 slots. And yeah, I think that should... No, I think 30 might be a better target, actually. I think what I'm going to have to do is actually use the filter to say that they are going to pick up one thing each and not try to pick up the same thing. And then we can have a fast inserter to complement in between. Yeah, so this is going to be a small extra power area. Now, what we need to do is actually run up to, and I could see that we were lacking fuel. So what we actually need to do is to do some adjusting to the fuel line that fuel the steam engines. Because as you can see, there are places which doesn't get any fuel. So I think what we should do, if I could, is to upgrade this. To not be as slow. That should fix the immediate feeding problem. Yeah, there's a lot of biters attacking the copper base, like the copper outpost. So we are going to have to fix that. They are complaining that they lack resources, but they are made, so just wait for them and they will be made. And it seems like we are getting fuel. It is a bit thinned out, but yeah. It's still not as bad as it could have been, but still. Let's put you there. And there we go. I'm not so sure we have like absolutely no power, just we had a bit of problem with fueling all of the steam engines, though having solar during the day is not bad. It's actually really good to have the solar power running during the day, because that will be a very good source for like free power. And what I'm going to do right now is to increase the production of plastic, because it seems like we are going to need it to actually like have enough production to keep up. So yeah. Smells like popcorn, but I don't know. I don't like that smell. I just think it smells like something is burning and should be put out and completely and utterly destroyed and disintegrated and removed from this world. But maybe I'm just weird. I never really liked eating popcorn either. Like, I'm one of those guys who don't really like candy. Like, I don't really like candy. Now, it's not like I've never eaten like any kind of sweet stuff, candy or crisps or like stuff like that. Like, I've eaten a lot of that kind of crap, but as I am right now, I just feel like, what's the point? It doesn't really taste that good. The difference in taste is just minuscule, and there's a, despite like, if you disregard all the health problems with sugar, you have one thing which you probably won't think about that much, which is that taste will be dulled by eating sugar. If you have sugar on something, a certain amount, you eat that and get used to it. To actually get that, like, to get any taste out of your food, regardless of what it is, you need more sugar to actually have a taste. And then you get used to that, and then you need even more sugar to get the taste, and so on and so forth. Until you have so much sugar it doesn't matter. Everything just tastes sugar. And yeah. I don't like the sugary, sweety... No. No. It's just... ugh. Way too sweet and extremely unhealthy. But we are having resource problem again, and the episode should be stopped at this point. It seems like we're having a production problem, not a supply problem. The copper isn't great. We need one more copper, I can see. Right now we need more copper. The steel... oh, we might need more steel. Wow, we might need more steel. Yeah. And the iron seems fine for now. Yeah. And... yeah, we need to increase the copper. We need to increase the iron. Or rather steel. Steel, sorry. So steel and copper needs to be increased. Green circuits needs to be increased. Red circuits needs to be increased. Plastic needs to be increased. And we need to start making modules, and we need to start making the space science and all that good stuff. Now, let's see. Just before we end, yeah, as you can see here, the rocket silo is going to take a lot of resources. It's going to take 1,000 steel, it's going to take 200 processing units, 200 electric engine units, 100 pipe, and 1,000 concrete. And concrete is something which I think is a perfect thing to talk about in the next episode. So, before we do anything else, what I want to do, pick this up, pick up my stuff, like that, and get rid of this stuff I don't need. Pick this up and pick, oh, where did I put it? There it is. Pick up that and make the power armor 2. But with that, we are going to call this episode. So thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.